we're focusing on agriculture in our new program at Dyersburg State Community College. Actually, this is the third fall that we've had students in the program. And we just wanted to get an update with Tracey Sullivan, who's here as our ag instructor and has really developed the program for us. And I think we're making good progress, but there's room for more students, right?
Right.
But, might just talk about the ones that, you know, they started in the fall of 2010. I know some have gone on to UT Martin and maybe some are at work. So you want to just kind of give us an update on the program?
Sure. Some of our first students that started in the fall of 2010 have since transferred to UT Martin, studying agribusiness and plant and soil science, which we currently offer Associate of Science degrees in both of those programs. And then once you transfer, you can use those gen ed courses as well as your ag courses that lead into more specified majors if those two aren't particularly what you're exactly looking for. All of our courses transfer with the Tennessee Transfer Pathways options. So you should have a seamless transition to UT Martin. And the students that have transferred to UTM from DSCC have seen success as far as I know.
Sure.
But I think they're doing well and we're well prepared for their ag courses. So it's a good place to start here, and we're excited to have agriculture here.
Right. I know the courses are absolutely the same, or you worked with UT Martin when we set up the program, so it's our freshman course, and if it's plant and soils or agribusiness is the same as theirs. And I know you finished your degree at, or degrees, I guess, at UT Martin, a master's in agriculture, so that all helps kind of smooth the track. Plus, like you mentioned, the Tennessee Transfer Pathways, with the Complete College Tennessee Act in January of 2010, I think we have over 20, do you recall the exact number, 20-some, Tennessee Transfer Pathways, where it's absolutely guaranteed once students graduate from here, say in agriculture, that their classes will be accepted and they'll start as a junior at UT Martin. So that's, we've had little problems with transfer, I think, over the years, but this is really kind of a little more ironclad, I guess. Absolutely no hitches for students, which I know you do a lot of advising, and I guess it makes things a little clearer. Is that what you found?
It is. And to me, it's so convenient working with UTM. The faculty there has a great appreciation for what we're doing here and sees the need, so they're very supportive. And I know a lot of them personally, so I can pick up the phone and call them if I have a question, and we just work really well with them. So I think that's an advantage to our program as well.
That's great. Well, so students haven't come out of UTM yet that are our graduates, or?
Not that the first student actually, I think is slate to graduate in one more semester.
Okay.
That started taking some ag courses here, and she's a pre-vet major. So.
Okay. Well, that's great. As we all know, the community colleges are about half the price of the universities, the state universities, and at least it's the same courses freshman, sophomore year. So might as well get a bargain. Plus, I know right now you do some interactive television connecting the Jimmy Nafee Center and maybe the Gibson County Center with Dyersburg. And I guess you you start the class at different places, is that right?
Right, yeah. Actually today I'll be in Covington this afternoon with my courses, and we have students here in Dyersburg and both in Trenton. So we'll connect, and the students, you know, seem to interact well that way. And until we get enough numbers, you know, I think it's the optimum situation to offer those classes. Also, we've had some limited experience and success with dual enrollment, offering it via ITV, so we'll have high school students enroll in a course here and receive college credit for it. So we're looking forward to expanding that program as well.
Yeah, that's another wonderful opportunity for high school juniors and seniors. I guess you get mainly seniors, or do you get some juniors in
There
dual
were
enrollment?
seniors that we've worked with primarily, but I think it's open to juniors and seniors.
It is. And the lottery does, if they have a B average, at least helps them with their tuition. It's $300 from the lottery each semester, so students could get help at least earning 12 hours of credit during their last 2 years of high school, and that again is a big savings and saving time and money and really getting a good head start on their college education. And I know you're looking at a couple of high schools as possible places to offer a course, I guess, starting in the spring. Is that correct?
Hopefully. Mm-hmm.
What will you offer in high school?
Intro to plant science or intro to ag business, which
Okay.
see where most interest lies. All of those are intro to ag courses that most ag and natural resource management degrees have to have. So
Okay.
you're not limited by taking those courses to that, to a certain degree, but they're kind of a general ag course that most bachelor degrees require
Right.
in agriculture.
And we offer a short-term certificate to get people ready to go to work. And you said right now most people are staying in school and hoping to transfer. But you want to talk about that certificate?
Sure. It's our certificate is unique to Dyersburg State as far as I know, and it's designed for the individual that maybe does not want to pursue an Associate of Science degree but wants some skill training and expertise before they go to work. And we actually have employers that are looking for qualified students, and we had 5 graduate with their certificate in last December, and most of those chose to stay in school and pursue their associates. Out of the ones, we had a couple students work with Monsanto this summer with the certificate and had a good working experience. So we have employers looking for students, and part of that course is designed to, you take a 1-hour intro to pesticides course and receive your commercial applicator's pesticide license. So that's another credential on your resume. So, and employers in this area, it's one that they like to see that you have, and so it may give you a leg up over someone else. So,
So if
it's a good
someone
opportunity.
is out of work right now and looking for a job, how long would it take them to earn this certificate? And could they get started in January? Is there a
Sure,
course?
yeah. You can get started in January. Based on your testing scores and how ready you are for college level courses, it may take you 3 semesters. However, our classes are designed, the certificate, to be completed in 2 semesters. But if you need some developmental studies classes, then it may lengthen it to 3 semesters.
Okay. And I know our students that are applying that need developmental studies or learning support, I guess now we're going to call it, but we're offering some kind of preterm remediation, and actually students took advantage of it this past summer, and quite a few of them were able to do enough work over the summer, and it's the support and the help was free, and we're planning to offer the same kind of support and help I guess beginning in like around November 1, because I know we start registering people around the 12th, I believe, of November. So as students find they might need a developmental class, they can come in and work, say, from November through December, and maybe test out of the class so they can really start at the college level in January. So that's has worked for people, and we're going to try to do more of it. And it's been a combination of using tutors, and of course all of our labs are open with tutors available, and then software. And so both have enabled students to kind of work at their own speed and get caught up faster than if they had to wait to sign up for the class. And then some of them, when they do have to sign up for a class or get into classes, are able to take a couple courses in 1 semester. So that's been another real positive thing. So
I know we had some ag majors that took advantage of that program this summer, so it really saved them a semester. They were able to go on and get started with their college level courses.
we call it the Focus program. I know it's out there on our website, so we'll have on the screen, we'll have all the contact information for you. So if students are interested in the certificate or getting started on the transfer degree, they can just contact you, come in, and you'll be advising, I know,
Sure.
a lot in the next few weeks, trying to get people ready for spring semester. And I know later in the spring we have an FFA event at Dyersburg State. You want to tell us what happens? Is it April now?
Sure. We have the past 2 years hosted a regional FFA event here on campus. It's the officer interviews and some of their chapter awards. So students come onto campus and they compete in interview skills and things like that. So we have FFA chapters from all over West Tennessee here on campus.
That's great. Yeah. At least they get a chance to see the college and
Right.
if they want a tour, I guess you'd be happy to show them
Sure.
around.
They get a tour of the Glover building if nothing else.
Okay, good. And I know, like you say, you teach at our Jimmy Nafee Center. We're about to get started on a new construction project after the first year with a new library and student center and actually the Tipton County Public Library. So we'll have all of that in about a 54,000 square foot building. So that will start the spring of 2013 and we'll be in it, we hope, summer of 2014. So students will have even more opportunities in Covington as there are here on campus and of course in Gibson County too. So I think there's a lot I know there's a lot of unemployment in our area. Agriculture is a huge business in our area. With the river port, how do you see the port at Kate's Landing impacting agribusiness or agriculture?
I think we're in the kind of research and development phase, but a lot of people nationally see this area with our logistics and access to the river and our rural demographics where there's, a lot of agricultural land, but they see us as kind of the hub of green energies and biofuels perhaps. So this is not in the short term, but long term, I think there will be lots of other jobs. And even short term, I think agriculture is a sector of our economy we can't really ignore because there's not a huge employer, but when you consider all the small businesses in our area and individual farm operations, they're growing, they're thriving, they're very robust, and they need skilled workers, just like any other industry. Technology is advancing faster than many of them can adapt it because they don't have the skills and knowledge. So we're hoping to fill that gap somewhat with our program here and offer the traditional intro to agriculture type courses, but also bring in some real-world, hands-on application so you get a feel with what's actually happening. We have a few students who have zero background in agriculture, but they're interested in it. They enjoy working outdoors, and it just appealed to them, and they've been successful in the classroom. So I think all the job statistics that you see, agriculture is kind of the highlight in this dismal economy. The job reports, they're hiring non-ag grads to fill ag jobs because there's just not enough. So I know we could stand some growth here in our ag program, and I know the employment rate of ag grads, is in the high 90s and only second to healthcare. So we're, as an industry, the potential for growth is really good.
So if students are interested, this is a good time to come and talk to you. They may still be in high school and want to think about starting next summer or next fall or even taking a course this spring. So
Right.
Never too early to get started, but
or never too late to get started. We
That's
have
true.
many
That's
students
true.
that are in their 40s or 50s, or
Sure.
I won't divulge their ages, but we have a good mix of ag students here on campus.
yeah. I know with the Goodyear programs that we offer, we have people in their 50s and 60s who are coming back to school after a long time of being away, and I think they find that there's a lot of people here who really try to help and get them through it. So it's a lot of support in small classes, which really makes a difference, I think. People get to know your name.
Right.
That's